How's it going, YouTube? This is Skul, and this is my channel update video. So, first of all, Happy New Year, everyone. Today, when this video goes up, is January 1st, 2020. It's been a long time since I started YouTube. I started being a YouTuber full-time at the beginning of 2015, so that means that I've done it non-stop for 4 years now. And let me just start by saying, it's been the best job of my life that I'll probably ever have. And definitely that I ever have had. Thanks to YouTube, I've been able to do something that I've always wanted to do. Entertain people. I have 250,000 subscribers from all around the world. And I don't want for that to change. I really don't. But in order for it to not, then you guys have got to pay attention to this video. So there's a lot of things that I want to discuss here. This is not scripted, so things are just going to come up in my head. Probably edit some out that I ramble too long about, but basically, here's where I'm at. My YouTube channel is in danger of no longer making me enough money to be a career anymore. I'm sure a lot of you don't know, because I get asked this every single time I live stream, but YouTube is my only job. I do not work anywhere else. This is the sole place that I earn my money from outside of things like Twitch or using my creator code on the Epic Game Store or especially Patreon. YouTube is it. And I've been able to do that, like I said, for 4 straight years now, and I want to keep doing it, but YouTube has not made it easy, and my computer keeps making noises as it updates. Good job, Windows 10. YouTube has changed their algorithm over the last year to basically make it just really, really hard to keep making videos. They've essentially made it where a video has to go viral in order for it to even reach my sub boxes. So there's 250,000 of you subscribed to me. I'm willing to bet that this exact video will get less than 5,000 views. I would be shocked if it earned 10,000 views. But that's just the way YouTube's algorithm works. If you're subscribed to me, if you have the bell rung, if you do all the stuff that YouTube has up till now insisted that you need to do, there's still a good chance that you won't see my videos just because of the way that they're running their company. And I know a lot of you are going to say, you know, my channel's in trouble because of COPA. As far as I know, no, I'm not affected by that. But it is affected by the algorithm. The algorithm determines what videos are seen by what people. And it's gotten less and less focused on creators now and more on topics. And of course, my topic that I specialize in is video games. Video games in general do pretty well on YouTube. Unfortunately, what I focus on is Nintendo games and especially multiplayer games. And there's just so many things that are just not working out with that. Now, I'm sure most of you watch my Splatoon 2 series of videos. I'm willing to bet that's the #1 thing that most people are subscribed to me for anymore nowadays. Splatoon 2 is dead, guys. Like, I'm more than happy to stream it a few times a week for the ranked modes, but as far as things that I can play with my friends, there's nothing left for us to do. We get asked all the time, can you do more hide and seek, or can you do mini games? We've done everything we can think of. It's exhausting now. The game's been out for 2.5 years. There's nothing left for us to do in it anymore as a group. So many of my friends now just flat out don't want to play Splatoon 2 at all ever again. They're just so sick of it. It's gotten to the point now where when we sit down to play Splatoon 2, it's a chore. It's not fun. And when it's not fun for us, it's not fun for you guys either. You can tell when we're not having fun. Our audiences aren't stupid. You guys are not stupid. When you can see that we're making content just for the sake of making content, not because we're having fun, you guys aren't going to watch. I wouldn't want to watch that. But unfortunately, Nintendo hasn't really been coming out with new games for us to play. We were really hoping that Super Smash Bros. Would be fun, but it wasn't. I'm trying my best to work with Pokemon Sword and Shield, but that's not a multiplayer game. It's the sort of game where it's a single-player game with multiplayer modes, which is all Nintendo's been making anymore, and all that they've got on their slate coming up. So, it's incredibly difficult for me to keep doing that, because I know you guys won't watch anything other than Splatoon 2. That's pretty much the only reason I've made Splatoon 2 videos in 2019, is because I knew that's the only thing you guys would watch. And my most recent video my Christmas Day special was my best performing video in a while, and it hasn't even cracked 6,000 views yet as of the time I'm recording this. It's just obvious to me that my audience just isn't there anymore, which I don't want to believe. I want to believe you guys are there, that you're going to watch my videos no matter what I put out. Unfortunately, I know that's just not the case. Pretty much the only people who are going to watch this video, I'm pretty sure, are the ones who watch all my videos anyway. There's not going to be too many people who watch this. And if you do watch this, then please let me know. Let me know that you listen to me and that you want to keep watching my content in the future. But there's just so much going against me and my channel right now. What I'm trying to do is this. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what a lot of my friends are trying to do. Failboat, GG, VN. What we're trying to do is transition from pre-recorded content to streaming. We're trying to do streaming full-time. That's sort of what I've started to do. Not exactly full-time. I'm still doing pre-recorded videos like this one, but streaming tends to do better because I always have my core audience who will come and show up to my streams no matter what I do. Of course, my Splatoon 2 streams do way better than everything else. That's just sad to think about. I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Remake in March, but I know that when I stream it, it's not going to get many views. Whereas Splatoon 2, playing for just an hour, I'm going to get, a few hundred people watching that. It's hard to do new content just knowing people won't be there. So what I need from you guys is to just watch my content no matter what it is. I know that that's a lot to ask of you guys. There's been plenty of people I've been subscribed to who have changed their content over the years and I've lost interest. I completely understand that. But honestly, the future of my channel depends on you guys sitting through this transition with me and just making it work. In 2016, I stopped what I was doing full-time on YouTube, which was Pokemon card openings, then went to playing video games, mostly Splatoon, and then Splatoon 2. My channel survived one transition, and I believe it can survive a second one. But it needs you guys to do that. It needs for you to watch my content and support me in order to make the transition and to make things work. So this is my channel update. Beginning in 2020, I plan on streaming at least 4 days a week, 2 hours each day. My hope and my goal is to eventually get to where I can stream 5 or 6 or even 7 days a week, potentially up to 6 hours every single time I do stream. I would prefer to stream with my friends. It's a lot more fun when they're involved, but there's just not much for us to do. Whenever I stream Splatoon 2 Ranked, some of them are in the chat as mods, but Ranked is pretty much the one mode in Splatoon 2 where you cannot voluntarily join your friends. And I'll try and do other things. I'll try and do other games where I can play with my friends. But for the most part, I'm going to be playing single player games and things that I'm not well known for. Like I said earlier, I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake when that comes out. I want to play Animal Crossing when that comes out. We've got games coming out hopefully soon, like Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3. I want to play those games. Well, maybe not Bayonetta 3, it's rated M, but I want to play those games and know that there's an audience that'll be there to watch them. And I can do things like stream highlights if you guys would prefer to watch that instead of have to dedicate yourselves to being at every single stream. It's just the one time so far I've done stream highlights. That video just did not get views at all. Some of you might not even know I made that video. So I just... It's scary. I'm at the point now where it's make or break for my channel. My earnings have gone down. My wife now is earning more money than I am with her job. But I want to keep YouTube. It's not because I'm lazy. It's not because it's easy to sit at my computer for 12 hours a day instead of go out and work a real job. It's that this is the best job of my life. This is my career, and I don't want to see it go down the drain just because YouTube is run by monkeys. I want to believe that you guys will stick with me no matter what. But with this job, I am able to entertain people, which has been the only thing I've ever wanted to do with my life. Thanks to this job, I've been able to join the 501st and work with various charities for children and make their days brighter. I've been able to build my R2, which is sitting right there. Made a video on that last month. I've been able to Been able to do things that no one else can do. I'm able to take trips at my own leisure, go to Florida, watch rocket launches. I'm able to go to gaming conventions like PAX East and meet my friends in real life. I'm able to do so much stuff that I wouldn't be able to do even if I got a job in real life part-time. Every time I think about maybe stopping YouTube, I just get this impression that I meant to stay here. It's hard to explain, but I feel like I am meant to be here, and I'm going to do whatever I can to try and make that happen. So I am transitioning my channel as of this year from mostly pre-recorded content to mostly streamed content. There will be pre-recorded content still, but not nearly as much. And hopefully we get a Splatoon 3 or a Splatoon spinoff of some kind, so we got something new to play on my channel that you guys know. But in the meantime, you're just going to have to stick with me. I'm going to play single-player games. They'll mostly still be Nintendo, but I'm going to be streaming. And this is a big thing. When I do stream, I will have a donation goal every single stream. I've never asked for money on my channel, and I'm not going to ask for money with the donation goal. It's just something to help make the stream a bit more worthwhile for me and help to reassure me that the job is going to work out. And if you want to support my channel in other ways, then I have my Patreon. I'm incredibly bad at keeping up with Patreon rewards, but it's only thanks to my patrons that that I've been able to keep my job this far. So even just an extra $1 a month thrown that way, you get your name at the end of my videos. I'm going to start rolling a credits thing at the bottom of my streams, saying who my patrons are for that month. So even just an extra $1 helps a lot. You could become a channel member by hitting the join button. There are ways to help me monetarily. But I'm sure most of you are either too young to do that or too poor to do that. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to ask for your money. I'm just saying if you want to, there it is. What you can do the most to help, like I said, is just watch every single one of my videos and tune into as many streams as you can. And honestly, just writing a comment on this video, letting me know that I have your support really does mean the world. With any luck, YouTube's algorithm will change in 2020 to help me out a little bit more. Has yet to happen, but we can hope. And that's pretty much my channel update. I'm going to be streaming a lot more this year. You will see the donation goal every stream, and you will see me play games that you probably don't expect me to play. But it's all just in an effort to keep myself happy and keep my channel alive. And I guess we'll see in a year from now if this update video was the first of many improvements or a last desperate attempt to save a sinking ship. We'll have to see. In the meantime, thanks to everyone for your support. Here are my patrons for this month, and that's pretty much it. Bye, guys. Later. Thank you.